All right, ladies and gentlemen. So today's video, we're going to be talking about Hogwarts Legacy, and we're not talking about its sequel. Unfortunately, that's something that I would have actually liked to talk about. But it seems as if certain people can't seem to let go what happened with Hogwarts Legacy. You guys remember, and let me bring it back so that you guys can kind of get a little bit of a history lesson in case you don't know. Hogwarts Legacy was a video game that a certain side of the aisle, and by certain side, I mean the LGBTQ trans community, they decided that Hogwarts Legacy was public enemy numero uno. They decided to say that Hogwarts Legacy was literal violence against trans people, even though it had a trans person in the game. But again, they don't know that because they're stupid. They decided to say it was literal violence. They even made hit lists against streamers that were streaming Hogwarts Legacy. They actually made a website dedicated to doxing and going after streamers that were streaming Hogwarts Legacy, at least until they got taken down. But in any case, they can't seem to let it go because now apparently there is another VTuber that goes by the name of Corone. And I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but apparently Corone is a VTuber. And this particular VTuber got sponsored to play Hogwarts Legacy recently, was excited to start it all up. And now Blue Sky users, because of course it's Blue Sky, right? Blue Sky is filled with all the weirdos. Blue Sky users are now threatening violence against Corone because she's playing Hogwarts Legacy, and they're even saying that she has blood on her hands for it. Now, this is like next level unhinged. It really is, because at this point, again, I'm okay with trolling. I'm all for trolling. I troll online. Everybody trolls online. Perfectly fine. But if you're out here trying to claim that playing a video game is literal violence, if you're out here trying to claim that someone has blood on their hands, last I checked, I don't remember a single game that a single person at Hogwarts Legacy has caused the death of. I don't know of a single person that has even happened. And then they'll say, well, it's not the game, it's J.K. Rowling. Get the fuck over it, bro. You guys are the biggest fans of Harry Potter. You don't even want to admit it. And then you try to say, well, we're just going to erase J.K. Rowling's name. That's not how this works. Her name is constantly in your mind. Her name is constantly in your thoughts 24/7. And it doesn't matter how many times you try to erase her name from existence. She is going to be the creator of Harry Potter, whether you like it or not. It does not matter. Now, in all that being said, okay, apparently now she's playing the game, or was supposed to play the game, and people are saying that she has blood on her hands for it, and they're threatening violence against her. By the way, Hero High says Mizo is the same person who made a hit list of VTubers, including Hero High themselves, accusing them of being Nazis, and then played victim after they made a video about it. There's so much more, too, that he's uploading a video talking about all of this pathetic, terminally online behavior right now. So let's look at some of the screenshots here. These are screenshots that Hero High took from Blue Sky. And again, I don't have a Blue Sky. I don't even know what goes on Blue Sky. I'll let someone screenshot it because I don't want to be anywhere near that platform. But you have somebody called Fusion Warrior with a trans flag in their bio, because of course they do. They said Corone is scheduled to play the Turf Wizard game. Unfollowed, unsubscribed. I make no exceptions. You support turfs. It's over for us. No exceptions. Builder Z, Punk, Vampicus, and VTuber says it's not that hard to play a different fucking game. You know what's crazy? It's not that hard to watch a different fucking streamer. And yet, meanwhile, it seems like you're incapable of doing that. That you want to control what other streamers are able to play and not play. You could just watch a different fucking streamer. But you're choosing not to do that because for you, it's about the power. For you, it's about to be able to tell someone what they can and cannot do. That's what you guys get off on. Praxis, with the trans flag in their bio, says she's sponsored for it too. She's quite literally taking blood money for this. Guys, it's blood money if you take money to play Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, again, at this point, my brain can't even comprehend the level of stupidity that's going on here. And this is why people don't take what other people say seriously anymore. Because you guys take words and you muddy up the meaning of them. You don't even know what you're even talking about anymore. You're just claiming something is something that it's not even it. Like, what do you, this is not blood money. Do you know what blood money actually is? Then Mizor, also another trans flag in the bio, by the way, says, may her head roll. Genocide supporter. Hogwarts Legacy is a genocidal game now. What the fuck is going on here? Do you morons even understand that Hogwarts Legacy has a trans character in the game? Like, you are so insane. It's beyond measure. Then Vampirus Noir says the following: this honestly makes me both angry and depressed. Corone was literally the VTuber that got me interested in VTubing. I'm honestly glad I removed the VTuber tag from all my socials because this is disgusting. Blood is on your hands now, Corone. Fuck you for ever letting me think of you as a good person. Guys, what the fuck is what is going on? What are they giving out there over at Blue Sky? Like, are they just selling like psychotics? Like, what is happening here? Anyway, so Mr. Philip Chan, based as always, says these people need to be locked in a padded cell. How helpful to society they are. Literally this. I fucking hate you and hope that you die. This is great. Holy crap, this is great. These are the opinions of totally sane and rational individuals and should be taken seriously. Better yet, let's fundamentally alter society and cultures to better suit the whims of these clearly objectively correct and logical people. Make asylums great again. Now, there's a particular picture, screenshots that I want to go over. But before we do that, I want to mention something that Madam Savvy kind of said to this whole subject, because I agree with what she's saying here. Madam Savvy says these people are deranged. There is no such thing as live and let live with them, which is why the fatigue is so high. I agree with that, right? These are the people who say they just want to be left alone. And yet the people who say they want to be left alone are the ones who are in your face 24/7, screaming at you, telling you that you need to do X, Y, Z because they want you to, right? You don't just get left alone if you're constantly screaming in someone's face. That's not how it works. But in any case, I agree with what she's saying. The fatigue is really high. There is zero reason for this kind of rhetoric about video games. I bet certain losers would call this kind. We're all very over this behavior, and it truly is a crime that the lobotomy debuted so early because these types would also be the first in line willingly for their government-sponsored de-aggressor scrambling. I would probably agree with that. Now, there's a couple of screenshots I want to showcase from Blue Sky. 8-Bit Tengu took screenshots of this. Shout out to 8-Bit Tengu for doing that. This person is a mentally ill freak. We got some more. Here we go. Mizur Nakaya, trans flag in the bio. Add Corone to the Nazi sympathizer list, folks. That's fantastic. I am pure fucking anger today. Do not expect understanding or rational conversation with me today. I don't think anybody does any day. And if you're a corpo, listen really closely. Support trans people or else. Whoa, hold on now. Now it's getting good. Okay. Support trans people or else. That's a good one. I like that. I like where this is going. So hold on. So it's so interesting because a lot of the violence lately has been actually caused by trans people, shockingly. Now, granted, violence is caused by all kinds of people, and I'm not saying only trans people cause violence, but what I'm saying is lately there seems to be a rise, according to recent headlines, in trans violence. And to say support trans people or else is not something that you really should be saying considering the current climate right now. That sounds like a threat, and a lot of people would have every right to take that as a threat. Every corporation would have every right to take that as a threat. Then Missouri says, and if you are not trans, and frankly, unless you are trans, and in the UK on top of that, oh, so we got trans and UK now. Okay, this is getting really interesting. You are not allowed to argue against my words on this matter. Okay. So now we go from you want to be left alone to now nobody can criticize you. Nobody can say anything about your thoughts. The only people that are allowed to speak to you on and criticize you are people who are just like you. What are the chances of that happening? What's the chances of a trans UK person, that is very specific, by the way, what are the chances they're going to talk against you and criticize you, but you want to close off everybody else and only be the one who can speak? Very interesting. They say my rights were stolen by that bitch, and Corone has the gall to take money from them. I don't know what rights were taken away from trans people due to J.K. Rowling. I have no idea. Last I checked, you guys have more rights than anybody. You guys have more privileges than anybody. Last I checked. Granted, you're also the most unstable, but that's your own doing. You guys have the most privileges by far in society. You got people that will literally fake a trans identity just to protect themselves from other bad things they've done. That's how much power that you guys have. Then you have this one saying, anyone and everyone who supports this creator taking blood money made from the blood of trans people. I hope you all meet the same demise as J.K. Rowling. Guys, what the fuck is going on? Sincerely, what is happening right now? Like, Where is this? You guys really are just muddying the meanings of words. When you call it blood money, you have no idea what blood money actually means. You guys are insane. I truly entirely wish ill on Corone and all of her friends. Wow. They're all complicit now. They've taken money. They're complicit in what comes. I am so angry. There is a lot of vague threats coming from this account. I don't know if you guys can notice this while watching this video, but there is a lot of vague threats coming from this account. First, it's like you need to support us or else. Now it's like you're complicit in what's going to come. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I was the FBI, perhaps I would want to prevent another mass shooting of some kind by looking at accounts like this and taking in the threats as a serious threat. But I don't know. Apparently, this person's in the UK, so maybe they like that shit over there. Who really knows? Let's see. We got another picture. Bugger off. Wait, she's being sponsored. She's directly taking blood money from the trans genocide supporting ghoul known as J.K. Rowling. Wonderful. Oh my God, bro. LOL, the Corona-loving genocide supporters are out, folks. Blocked with reckless abandon. Yeah, because you guys don't want to be criticized. You guys don't want to have a conversation. None of that. You just want to be able to say this nonsense and then just move on with your lives. It's insane. So apparently, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Hogwarts Legacy was so successful and they failed so hard at their boycott that they are still thinking about this game to this day. To this day, they are still thinking about this game. Hogwarts Legacy is taking up the minds of trans activists over at Blue Sky in the year of 2025. We are damn near almost at 2026, and they're still thinking about Hogwarts Legacy. What's going to happen when Hogwarts Legacy 2 comes out? It is going to be a major, major explosion in the trans community. So you guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this situation? What do you think about Hogwarts Legacy causing meltdowns like this, where people are threatening violence, wishing ill on VTubers and streamers that are still playing this game till this day? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.